Okay, this is a roof inspection at house number 2561 down in Castle Rock. They had that recent hailstorm. This is a 3-year-old roof, and first thing I wanted to show you, right when you get up here, this is a classic example of a hail bruise. You can see that's actually ripped your shingle all the way through. Now eventually the sun will eat right through that, and you'll start to see leaks, which is why an insurance company will pay for a whole new roof when you have enough of those. You can see here's another example all the way down to the fiberglass matting, but you can see I've circled quite a few on here. Another thing I wanted to point out is you can see the dent on this turtle vent. There's some smaller ones over here, but this is was from a massive hailstone to dent it that much. Now if you come up here, there's another example of a hail bruise or a hailstone that's actually ripped your shingle. You can see the indentation. There's another one down there as well. I've circled some of the larger ones throughout here. Another thing I wanted to show you is you can see this pitch cap tile was cracked from that hailstorm as well. Here's another example of how dented that is. You can see I've put some chalk on these dents also. Now, to be totally honest, after taking a look at the roof a second time, there is pretty significant hail damage, and you would meet, the requirements for the insurance company, most likely to pay for the whole roof. You can see I've come up here and circled quite a few of them. What the insurance company is looking for is 8 to 10 in a 12 by 12 area. You can see I've got, or in a 10 by 10 area. You can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And gosh, if you look at these two, this one right here, again, has completely torn the shingle. And same with right here. This has torn your shingle as well. You can see it's almost punched a circle out of the shingle. And again, this is torn all the way through it also. So that's kind of what, again, taking another look at it, I do think you have enough damage to meet the requirement. You can see how dented that is. Now let's go talk about the problems we were addressing here. He asked me to take a look at the awning here, and that looks pretty good. This EPDM is this rubberized roofing. I think I mentioned the shingles that are performing better have the rubber in them. So you can see it doesn't look like it's been torn or damaged by the hail, which is generally what we see with that rubberized roofing, is it holds up a little bit better. Now if you come over here, here's the leaking window. A couple things. I don't think it's coming from the roof just because we don't see anything above it. Right here you've got a kick out flashing to keep all this water in here. It does not, I don't see any water stains, coming down here at all. And the other thing is this lip does not show any water damage at all. So that's kind of the reason I believe the rain, when it's windy, is getting blown into that window underneath this lip and into the actual window frame around the top. And then obviously it runs down the sides of the frames. But I don't see, in any indication that it would be coming from here. Now that I'm on top of here, and it looks like this gutter is functioning properly, and this kick out is large enough, it should be keeping all the water out of there. And then the next thing we wanted to look at was the leaking fan here. So that is going to be either this vent or this vent. So these are your bath vents, and to be honest, they both look fine. They're sealed properly, they're not moving, they don't feel like they got knocked loose. Same with this one as well. That's a hail bruise above it, but this one seems to be functioning fine also, and it's all sealed in. So I don't know if the rain was coming in strong enough that it was getting underneath here and then down. They also have a top that closes it, so I'll have to probably look in the attic to try and get an idea on that as well.